Welcome back, everyone, to the Online Royal Court. My name is Lady Lily, and it is Wednesday, my favorite day lately, because we get to play D&D, or better, La La D&D, which is slightly different because I make the rules, and sometimes you can't do that during my intro, but anyway, that's a joke. Hi, that's actually one of my players, but once again, thank you everyone who's here. We are playing ZRT, Session 10, a wavy battle. I'm very literal with my writing, so take that however you will. All right, let's start this because I don't have nothing to say other than I want to play some D&D. Okay, so last we left off, everyone was kind of pulled from the battle and sent to an alternate reality, which was skate park in 1997. Everyone got to kind of just wander about, got to experience a different type of reality and realize that there are versions of them out there that have perfectly boring, normal lives. What? Normies, yes. Nothing wrong with being normies. Some of us got to quasi kind of touch up with, or not touch up, but like meet siblings. Some found out we had siblings. However, some of us did not go to the skate park. We
were ducking and covering in a basement.
I really hate myself for that joke. So, anyway, I did apologize. But
You're fine.
Zendryil actually went somewhere else. While everyone was running around trying to figure out what to do. Why did my things open up in the wrong places? Right. Zendryil, you find yourself in a very strange type of void. It's not a black void. It's more like a bluish hue, like very light hue. There's nothing in front of you but a blue crystal box. However, the box is actually floating in front of you.
Maybe this is the end of all those crystals I took and it's all hitting me now?
You hear a little chime as the box rattles. You can't
Does the
make it out.
box match? Does the box look like the other box I have?
Check your stuff. Because you would not have it. It is floating in front of you. Kind of just sits there for a bit and then chimes again, only a bit more urgently.
I poke the box. I poke my box.
Give me a wisdom save.
15.
You don't go anywhere. You don't see anything. What you do is hear. You hear thrashing, like something rattling in its cage. You can't hear a voice, just the grunts and like guttural sounds of someone desperate to rip through.
I imitate the humming sound that I'm hearing.
You continue to hear everything. Nothing really goes away. However, the box gets closer. And you see that it's actually a jar. Think
I thought it was a box.
like this. Instead of being closed, it's slightly tilted open. It rattles. Doesn't ding, doesn't ring, doesn't hum. It rattles.
I use my sword to kind of lift up, because it's already open, right? A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
I use the sword to kind of lift up it some more.
As you lift the edge of the lid of the box, just ever so gently, a red fist pushes through, striking you directly in the chest, and you're back in the fashion room, in the fashion show hall. Chaos erupting everywhere. All that's left is a red mark right in your chest, in the shape of
Oh,
a snake. The box is back in your possession, closed, and you see your teammates' eyes, who at one point faced up, as everyone snaps back. And now we may roll for initiative.
I'm on 11.
Why 11?
Because that's what I always roll. 28.
Eighteen for Charles, 28 for Zendryil. Zeffer, what was yours?
19.
19. And Zach?
Alert does wonders. Natural 20 for a 30.
Jesus. So this is how I'm going to do the stuff with your other characters. Your other characters will go right after you. You will have those 2 turns.
Okay.
All right? Because I tried to figure out how to put them in the thing, and it kept just fucking with the encounter. So
It's fine. We'll just remember, do one, then the other.
Mm-hmm. All right. So everybody rolled, auto roll for everybody else, and we start. Zach goes first. After him is Zendryil, and then it'll be. Oh, I forgot. This is why I said it was messing with me. Okay, yeah. Ray is still going right after Syon. But yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, as we kind of come back to it, before I do anything else, is there like, does anyone else look like they've also experienced a weird sort of situation aside from like myself and the 2 others who got stuck in that weird alternate dream scape
Roll me a roll of
inception
perception.
thing?
Roll the perception, and I'll
Sure.
give you just the exact of what you see.
All right. 24.
24. You do see everyone you saw in this other reality also snap too, and looking around like, what just happened? Trying to get their bearings. You see some others kind of also coming to you, but you have no memory of them being in the other reality with you. They seem dazed as they stare off at around this room that is now blurred and unable to be perceived.
I would like to narrow my search to those who are the aggressors. Do any of them look like they experienced a similar trip?
They do. They seem a little discombobulated. Not all of them, but a few.
Fascinating. Well, unfortunately, I am coming back into a mental state that is full cocked and ready to rock. So, Zach has begun to pull, is halfway through what looks to be a white dress glove on one hand. Just looks at it and goes, well, since I asked so nicely. Gentlemen, if you're looking for some satisfaction, puts on the second one, then don't worry, I'm here to serve. The armor goes into what looks to be a full tuxedo, between like a butler and a showman, and a blur of the space around him appears, shatters into various different pieces, and he just clutches onto two semi-tangible, what look to be long Bowie knives. And let's see, where is, I'm concerned about the kid.
They're behind my token because that's where I ran to, or at least they should be. It's now blurred, so we can't see where they are. Correct?
Yes. You do hear Alphonse's voice kind of ringing, and when you hear "Mom," and you hear another voice, "Here, I got you, come here." As they try to you hear the shuffle of people moving. So there is movement in there. You just can't see them.
Okay, so I guess there's just a huge amount of fog that has taken place.
Mm-hmm.
I, not knowing exactly who to go after first. And does anyone look, any of the baddies look like they're in charge?
Surprisingly, no. They all look like they're grunts.
Then murdering the closest person to me it is. Enough of the questions. Now's the time for action. Does a 15 hit the poor bastard to the bottom left of me?
The one between you and Zeffer?
Yes.
A what? What was the hit?
15.
15? That will hit.
Yes.
Just I accidentally deleted that. Go for it. That should hit.
Without turning to look in his direction, basically Zach just glides sideways, like with a tilt, comes in and drives a knife into his side. That is once we've rolled the damage. It's going to be 9 points of psychic damage, followed by the second attack, which gets advantage. 25 that absolutely hits, and absolutely every single stinking bit of damage is going on this.
So how much was it? It was 9 and what?
The first one was 9. The second one is going to be 41 points of psychic damage.
Okay, so he's dead.
Yeah, as this weapon inserts his side, he gets the feeling as something is wrong, turns back towards me. The second blade comes up across the throat, without even making eye contact with him. These are not real weapons. So nothing looks like it happens other than I just make a move, but he sees his entire life supply of blood come jetting out of his throat and believes himself to be dead, and so therefore he is.
Okay.
Psychic damage.
Yep. Following that, I basically just tilt back, look, and just big cherubic malicious grin off in one direction as I zip back up, and basically take up a space, I'll say at least 10 feet above the platform, or the catwalk area. And that will be my turn, for Zaki.
Yes. I put you guys in where you can see yourselves, but you're still technically in the fog, so your characters will have to move through that fog to get there.
Cool. Lucian, having just been attempting to smooth talk his way into the Lady Ashgale's sort of favor, has turned around and heard all this commotion happening, goes, right, well, finally there's some fucking action going on, and basically, in the process of the fog dropping down, has already seen enough to have an idea of what's going on, leaps across the table, and just fucking is going to full... just go in and kick this man in the face. That is Oh, excuse me. That's not correct. Oh my god, I have forgotten how this sheet was set up. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me just a sec.
You're fine. While you're figuring that out, throughout the room
Yep.
there is commotion of people rushing. You can hear them trying to batter into the doors. Some doors have been burst open. Some people are leaving. Whose music is that?
Shoot, hang on, I'll mute it. It's from Foundry. There was music playing in Foundry.
My apologies. It is stream safe though.
Oh.
So.
No, it's fine. I was like, what's happening? I was like,
No,
what's
it's
happening?
just-
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I don't have permission. Hang on. I got it. I turned it off. Okay.
I was just so confused. I was like, what's happening?
Sorry about that. Alrighty.
But yes, there are some people
What?
leaving. You do, however, hear someone yell, "Hey!" before they're quickly silenced.
Okay. Lucian basically springs out of the fog in front of this one gentleman right in front of him. 19 to kick him in the face.
That hits.
Okay. I am staring at the sheet like, what have I done? I'm so sorry.
Would you like me? I can take my turn as Zeph, and then we can bounce back to you if you want to give you some time.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a second to like reintegrate myself with this guy.
No problem.
All right.
Alright.
So
However, it's Zendryl's turn next, actually.
is it Zendryil? Never mind then.
Go ahead.
All right.
So, okay, so snapping back and just seeing all hell breaking loose, and seeing that there are two rather questionable individuals up there by Aurora, I will make my way here.
Thank God, because I also saw that, and I was getting worried I didn't have enough movement to get there. I was like, oh shit.
Attacking the guy on the right.
The guy on the right.
There's an 18, or the guy on the left.
Move the character. Which one are you talking about? I promise I'll get better about the AD thing. Okay, that one. Okay.
This guy
All right. That guy.
does
And that guy.
does a 18 hit.
An 18 does hit.
Okay. So
Mage
also
thing.
I am burning a bardic inspiration. Oh
Okay.
wait, I'll do all this first. So
Yikes.
so 33 total damage, but then burning a D8. He takes 8 more to that, and then 8. So after I stab him, I throw the sword up, catch it with the tail, and slash attack the other guy for 8 damage. And then I am done.
The other guy, that would be Mage. See, there is. And you said 8 to this one? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
So-
the first one you attacked is looking worse for wear, but he is still standing. The other is looking kind of pissed.
And I'll be like, I believe the lady's already got a full dance card, lads. And then I'm done.
You do see Aurora kind of putting her arm across Saoirse, like if she is defending her. And she kind of nods like, okay. Next up is one of my mages. Okay. Which will be...
Oh, speaking of the mage, is the one I'm kicking in the face?
He's the one you kicked in the face?
Yes. It takes 9 points of damage. Following that, having now getting a grasp of what's going on, yells back, Lady Ashgale, it appears we have some more miscreants. If you wouldn't mind assisting, is going to give her Bardic Inspiration, which is a D10, and in doing so, is able to make another attack against this mage.
Go for it.
So close. Oh, that's... Come on, man. Work with me here. Sorry, system is not being very happy. Another 19 to hit,
That hits.
which is a little better. Another 12 points of bludgeoning damage to this mage as I come back around up the side of him. And then, having done that, I go, "Hi, cheers. You wanna have a little bit of a go with the saffron step, huh?" And I basically just get right up in this guy's face. But yeah, move on.
All right, the mage that you have attacked, he is still alive, still standing. So if you're up in his face, he is, angry at you, which is good. We don't want them happy. All right, next up is.
It's fine. You can't do any range stuff with me right there.
Good point. All right, so next up is Mage C, who is going to make an attack at Zendryil. It is right there. So, I know I saw it here. Damn it. Of course. Okay, that's fine. All right. You do see him kind of pull out a dagger. The dagger looks like it's kind of like a black onyx flame coming across it. I assume a 10 does not hit.
No.
See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? It's not me. It's my dice. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I rolled that. That was the wrong button to press. They are going to try for another.
You shouldn't bring a knife to a sword fight, lad.
He tries again at that. Does a 19 hit?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
I spoke too soon.
You did. But it's a dagger. And I'm rolling like shit, so that's a 3. That's 3.
So I take half damage. So I take.
Oh, 1 damage.
One?
I'll roll for 1 damage. I'm not gonna fight that. All right. You're too close.
And I will do a performance check. I am doing a performance check of a 21. Oh my god, you hit an artery. You got me. You got me.
Why? He kind of looks around. He's just like, really?
Yeah, I'm selling it. Like, he got me. Oh, you better call an ambulance.
What's an ambulance?
I'll show you here in a second.
All right. Well, that ends his turn. Are you gonna continue up your ruse?
No, yes, no. That was just a reactionary thing, so you may
Okay.
continue on.
All
Because
right.
I can't do anything.
All right. Next up is this mage, who is actually going to take an idiot run at because I feel like picking on him. This is a dumb idea. I should not do this. He doesn't get that
Yes, you
close,
should.
but you hush. Okay.
Wait,
Oh
is
my
it the
God.
mage? Is it the other mage up there with me that's running?
No, it's on the other side of the.
Okay. I thought it was the. I thought you were gonna say I was doing something dumb. Like, so am I gonna get an opportunity attack on this guy?
It hates me. It just hates me. When they don't have to do a save for magic missile, right? So fuck magic missile.
Magic missile automatically hits.
All right,
unless they
automatic 3 hits to fucking Ray Trust, who is right there from Mage E, who is in front of him. And the damage, if it lets me do it. I think is it just a D4, can I? Yeah. And he takes
'cause I don't have...
3, 2, and 4 points of damage. So 3, 2, 5, so 9 points of damage of slashing damage, piercing damage.
reaction on Ray's part. He just smirks and it's shield. And that includes no damage from magic resist. And I get
Yep.
plus 5 AC.
Sounds about right.
Because
All
I
right
was
then.
looking, because I was seeing if I had
burns
counterspell, but I don't have
reaction,
counterspell.
I have a character with counterspell, but I think she's too far away and not looking in that direction. Otherwise, I would do it.
Wherever this Ray guy is, they're just hanging out by the pillar having a drink. This guy runs up and goes, "Magic missile!"
Okay.
Like, goes, "Do you mind?"
I'm trying to drink here.
Charles, what?
Fucker.
So after he blocks it, does Ray do anything?
He just gives him a low smirk and it just fades away. It just pew, like little missiles turn to little miss.
Yep. Anyway, Zeffer, that pulls up your turn. After Zeffer, it is Syon.
All right, so Zeph just kind of surveys all of the what the fuck is happening. It looks like we've got people down there at the bottom ready to rumble, seem to be handling themselves okay. I look over, just as far as people I know, it's just kind of Zendryil up here. We got Zach down there. I could go help with the mages in front of Ray. Or I could... No, because that's too far. I would have to dash. I'm not going to make it. All right, well, I guess we're going to go down this way as far as I can. Hang on, let me measure out. I've only got 30 feet to work with here.
Push that to 60. It's a giant room.
Okay.
That'll be nice.
Then, thank you. Then I'm going to hop over the stage here, jump down, and then attack this guy. Sorry, I have so many tabs. I have to switch through. All right, Zeffer. We are going to attack. Gotta be fucking... It's 17. Does that hit?
17 hits.
That's 8 points of damage. Dagger again. I'm 28 hits, I'm sure.
It hits.
That's another 11 damage to that bandit.
All right, that bandit is gone.
Goodbye, bandit.
Over.
And then just like a little reaction, I'd look over. This bandit captain, does he look like a bandit captain? Does he look like he might be the one in charge?
He actually looks...
From my experience as a bandit?
He actually looks like everybody else. All of the others just kind of look very plain in plain robes and plain like bandit gear. He's not wearing any extra ornaments. There's just something about him that might seem like he would be a captain. Though no one seems to be following any order he gives.
2 questions. One, do these guys wear the same similar clothing of the bandits that we fought earlier? Like when we were trying to steal, like when we were trying to steal the hairpin thing. Do they? Okay.
Some of them do, some of them don't. They all kind of seem like they're in plain mage and bandit clothes. They don't seem to have anything distinctive. But you would, some of them have darker, some of them have a little lighter. There's no uniformity to them.
And then, how high is the ceiling here?
Have you ever think like a theater, like really high up there, where it would have like a catwalk up there?
Okay.
Yeah. So Zeph just kind of looks at this one that...
No reason.
Just from one bandit leader to another feels very authoritative, although it doesn't seem like anybody's taken an order. She just looks over at him and goes, "Is there a reason you're attacking?"
They don't respond. He just pulls out a sword and makes sure that his dagger is well placed in his hand. They don't respond.
All right, you're next then, bud.
Right.
And then that'll end Zephyr's turn and start Latana Ashgale's turn.
Go for it.
And she is nowhere near as willing to negotiate. So she's going to cast a vitriolic sphere, which is a 20-foot sphere.
Radius or diameter?
Let me double. 20-foot radius.
Okay.
On a failed save, a creature takes 10 d4 acid damage, and another 5d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn. On a successful save, a creature takes half the initial damage.
Where are you?
That's going to be right on top of the bandit leader.
On him?
No, not. I don't want to catch anybody who looks important. Just those two.
Okay, so these 4.
Stop. Right there. That right there is fine. So yeah, she still has a wine goblet in her hand. She hasn't even stood up yet. She just crosses her legs and shoots a vitriolic sphere over and has it splash on the bandit captain and his buddy. And you got to make a save. Let me get that information for your save. Dexterity saving throw, you gotta beat. It doesn't say what you have to beat. It's usually a 15 for spells.
We'll go with 15. What was it? Con?
Dex.
Dex. Plus 2. Alright, one of them passed, one did not. Oh, hang on.
Okay, let me roll the damn. Oh, it's 17 dexterity saving throw. I'm so sorry. I just found it.
Yeah.
That was a 17 plus 2, so it's the bandit still passes.
Okay.
Still passes.
But the mage
All right,
does,
so
mage
they'll
does
take
not.
half damage and the other should take full damage.
Okie dokie. This mage F. Where is he? There he is. How much damage is it?
So that is 41 for full, and then half that for
20 for the half.
Okay.
20 for the half, 41 for the one who failed.
Whop, he is dead. And the captain is still standing, though upsetty spaghetti.
Mm-hmm. Now that stays up. If he stays in there and starts
It does
his,
not.
it does not.
No.
I was just looking at it.
He passed his save,
Yeah.
so he's not covered in the acid.
Oh, he passed. Then he's
Yes.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't think I have any bonus actions for her. Yeah.
Quicken spell cantrip.
Oh, that is true. I do. Okay, I will quicken spell, and I will use. I'm gonna use cause fear for my cantrip.
That's a cantrip?
I have it in innate spell casting,
Oh,
so it's a cantrip.
Nice.
Up to 1 minute.
Wait.
So I'm gonna throw the frightened effect onto the bandit captain.
Okie dokie. Does he have to pass a save or anything?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was looking at the wrong list. That is not a cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I can't use that one. I can use Mind Sliver, though.
Yep, or Sorcerer's Person.
Would you like to take my turn?
Or message. Just say it.
I'm going to use Mind Sliver.
Okay.
They have to succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage.
What's the save?
Let's see. DC 17 intelligence saving throw.
Alright. Captain, where'd you go? It was a 15. Oh, boys. For a... Intelligence... Yeah, it's a straight 15, so it does not pass.
3d6.
Okay, 3d6. That's 13 additional psychic damage.
Alright, You see him kind of grab his head as he kind of not roars but screams like ah. He is still
Migraine.
standing. Yeah. He is still standing, holding on to his grip tighter. His eyes are scanning, trying to find who's causing this, but he cannot see her.
No, she's chilling where she is with a wine glass in hand, and she'll actually call over to Lucian. Will you give him a wallet for me? He's all teed up.
You're muted, sir.
Not knowing exactly who it is to be hitting, Lucian just goes, "Working on it."
All right. Does that end your turn, my dear?
Yes, that ends Latana's
Okay.
turn.
And because I'm actually really excited about this, Syon. I want to know.
Nope, combat's over.
All right. Looks
All
like
All right, it's fine. It's all wrapped up. We did it. We did it.
All right, Syon, it is your turn. You are up. Member is you, and then Ray. That's what I said. I said that you guys could. If you don't want to involve him, you don't have to. I'm just saying, if you want to, you can.
Uh, yeah. Well, Scion is going to move up to the first bandit. Use my movement for that one. That's going to be. Oh, I was so close. 28 to hit with his axe in hand at the bandit.
That hits.
And then it'll be a 15 damage.
He is dead.
Oh, shit. And then the mage down from him. It'll be spiritual weapon.
Got it.
A 22 to hit.
That hits.
Double
Even with
check
mage
it.
armor.
Spiritual weapon. Oh yes, okay, that's correct. So it'll be a 13 damage. Yeah.
All right, he takes that hit.
I think you're muted.
All right, he takes that hit. Kind of tell that his body's kind of very kind of convulsed by it, but he is still up.
So that would end Scion's turn. Since that was my action. If anything, I'll just use the remainder of the movement to move in closer. I think it goes right here. 30.
60 is the
Try and help
full
people.
movement.
Then I'll just put myself over here. We're getting extra movement. That should be the turn.
Do it. Do it. You know you want to. Come on.
Since they involve rain, so yes, it's Ray's turn. And he'll just finish his drink and just toss it over his shoulder and be like, all right, fine. And poof out comes his wand. And then 6th level chromatic orb at the mage in front of Aurora.
Oh, the one.
As he gives the one in front of him a little wink.
Okay.
So 38 to hit.
50? Okay, he's dead.
Okay, he's dead.
Bye bye mage.
Bye, bye, mate.
Hold on, it's not showing up for me. Wait, just to confirm. But I'm pretty sure there are some doubles in there. Yeah, there are doubles. I think it's guaranteed doubles at level 6, right? Because it's 8 dice for 8. So it's the next one, I guess. That's right there next to Zendryil. 24 to hit.
That
hits.
that hit.
37 damage.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Oh man, it was so hard, right? It was so deadly.
At the mage by Lucien and Francisco. That's a natural 20. I would assume he's dead.
Let's see. It was mage grade.
It's already 64, right? 8 times 8 is.
He has 19
He has
points
19
left.
points left.
That's what I'm saying.
He has 19 points left. Oh, okay, so that's already.
Hang on. It's a weird ringing. It hurts. Hang on.
You okay?
I think it was the mic, this that caused it, because I started to hear it from the headphones, and like it made my head hurt for a sec. Oh god, I'm sorry. That happens in Sonoma. Weird ringings.
It's okay. You good?
Yeah, it's just like literally it went from my ear to the middle of my head. It's like it started low and then went picked up and it hurt really bad. It was weird. I think it was something.
It's a tinnitus. You might be getting a migraine.
Well, it's gonna have to wait. I don't have time for it. All right. So.
That's it. So an additional 39. So that's 20. 100 creds. Wait, how many times? 3.
By mage.
Let's go with the one in front of the flying sword.
Jesus. Again. Okay.
Okay.
28.
To hit?
To hit?
Yeah.
It hits.
Yeah, that hits.
What's the damage?
It's 44. That was 44.
Can you tell me what it looks like when they die?
As soon as they get hit by this radiant ball of energy, it's just instant poof. There's nothing, no sound. It just goes boop. And now to the guy at the bottom, whose name is Bandit Captain. 37.
That hits.
That hits.
38 radiant.
He takes that damage. You see him kind of fall, holding himself up with his hand before he pushes back up. He is still standing.
Okay. The bandit over here next to me, I guess.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh,
acknowledge
you're
them
gonna
now.
acknowledge them now.
27 ahead.
Yep.
32. Radiant.
He is very worse for wear, but he is still standing.
Okay, now the mage's turn. So it's like, yeah, repeat. 23. Uh, 34. I think it was the last one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or is it the first cast and then 6 bounce? I don't have any wild targets.
All right, well,
He takes the hit. You see him kind of get knocked off before he tries to get himself up. He is still alive, but he is barely able to crawl up. Does that end your turn, or do you have something else for us?
That would just be Eddie District. That's it.
Alrighty, that ends Ray's turn. Alright, so all my mages are gone. You guys are smart. Okay. Where is everybody? Oh. Because these guys are still nope, they're all gone. Sweet. Alright. Next up is going to be the mage that's directly in front of you. Don't know why he's going to try this, but he's going to try it again. Because I have... Why not? Fireball. Because why not? That doesn't tell me what the save is ever.
It's whatever their
Yeah, dex is a dex
your
save.
spell.
What was it?
It's whatever your if you go to spells, it has the DC on it.
I'm looking at the spells, but it doesn't tell me the DC. But I'm gonna go with what she was saying, and just keep it at 15. If it changes, it changes. But yeah, a dex save of 15.
The mage is casting that.
His last ditch.
Counter spell.
What was it?
Oh, sorry. Reaction, counterspell.
All right. Since I use magic, I cannot use the dagger.
If it's, I mean, if it's higher than 3rd level, he has to pass a DC.
Of what? It was a 3rd level spell.
Oh, never mind.
All right. That pulls up. Anyone left? The Bandit Lord, actually. Who is gonna try to make a run at Zeffer because she's right there.
Fair.
This way. All right. +5 on the attack. Okay, a 10. I assume does not
No.
hit. Okay.
AC
At the
16.
very least. Okay. At the very least, he's gonna try his second attack because he has one. But fucking hell, next time I'm using a crossbow. Does a 22 hit?
22 will hit.
Okay, cool.
Wait, is he shooting me with the crossbow?
No, I mean, like,
close
no.
fire.
No, this is with his scimitar.
Oh, okay, cool. I was about to say.
I said next time I'm using the crossbow.
Yeah. Remember when unless it's a hand crossbow, unless you're a certain distance away, it's at disadvantage if you're close.
Yeah. No, I know. That's why I was like, next time I'm just using the crossbow. And that is going to be. You'd think more than that, but oh well. Go with 8 damage.
Oof! Ouch! Owies!
That is his only attack, right? Yeah. Those were his 2 attacks. He just kind of rushed you, slashed, thinking he would get a solid hit in, only to see you still standing and smiling. His expression just wavers a teensy bit.
So are you the leader?
He just glares at you, kind of huffing and puffing.
She also has her bandit mask on at the moment, so he can't see her smiling, but there's a glimmer.
The body language gives it away.
Yeah.
All right.
But also there's a mark of somebody who is also in the same profession and maybe at the same level. If nothing else, I can garner his attention.
All right. You guys do see movement in the corners. That's all they're doing. At that, we go to that last bandit who was right by Ray, and he, though you'd think, would run away at this point, is going to actually try and attack because they're right there, and they're afraid of moving. Poor guy, though. Ray, does a 18 hit you?
They're one short.
God damn it. Okay. I'm gonna try. Let's hit again. I'm assuming an 11 does not much better. Okay. He completely misses. Poor guy. Back at the top. Zach.
Zach has been lost somewhere to the fog of war and basically turns down. Starting to not really recognize a whole lot of what's going on, but does see this who is marked medal-wise as bandit captain, and just sees an aggressor and will fling blades that way. First one. Okay, my sheet is acting incredibly strangely. Sorry about this. But first attack, 20 hit.
Who are we attacking?
This. Let me go ahead and point at this guy.
The bandit captain. Okay.
This dude.
28 does hit.
That's, all right. Okay. 9 points of psychic damage. I'm assuming he's still alive.
He is still alive. 9 points? Yeah, he's still alive.
Let's see if we can fix that. Second attack with advantage, which we will dump the... Oh, I'm so happy for that. That's a natural 20.
Double damage.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of dice. Excuse me for a second while I put every stinking thing on here. So that is sneak attack at our level. I'm just double checking with some of my rogue friends here. What is it, 76? Yes, no, baby?
Yes, 76 at our
Yeah,
level.
Sounds about right.
I just double checked on my sheet.
So, we're going for pure damage.
What is the number?
And... Oh, that includes the D4 as well. So that's going to be a nice whopping 65 points of psychic damage as well.
This man is dead.
As the first knife sinks into the back right at his spine level, Zach goes full Vader, turns his hand towards him and lifts him up in the air to face in his direction. His glasses have poked downwards, and as he just smiles back at him, flicks out what looks to be a realm of knives behind him, sends them forward. His last experiences are basically him being disemboweled in midair in front of everyone, as just everything is just starting to spill out without being able to say a word.
Trigger warning?
But in his head, right?
Sorry?
But that's all in his head, right? Because I'm standing there. That's all in his head. I just see a guy go up in the air and then go limp.
This guy, his eyes roll back, he goes limp, he basically falls and just ragdolls onto the ground.
Aw, I had him. Nice work, though.
And after that takes place, he just starts looking around for potentially more people, just sees two more down in one direction and just and begins floating his way over
Like
Just
a
for-
genuine creep.
Just for story purposes, he heard that from Zeph and made no response.
Nope, he heard nothing.
Oh, that's a problem.
Has basically gone back to flipping these very illusory knives as he is making his way down.
Okay, your knives are gonna try to.
No,
Do you still have actions left? Zach.
That is it for Zach.
Okay. All right. So Zach, as you are moving towards them, you do see them a bubble form from their joined hands and enclose around them as they are chanting.
Counterspell.
Wonder Twins activate.
You're gonna counterspell that with action from Lucian or from Zach?
Lucian. Zach's not a spell guy, but Lucian definitely sees that and goes, "That's some funny fucking shit." Counterspell.
Okay. So
He still has his reaction, so
you hit counterspell.
Is
It does shrink this bubble before it just rebursts. As they continue to chant. But you do see that the bubble itself is wavering. Like it's no longer steady the way you saw it before.
okay. Usually that stops whatever
It
the
di-
spell is.
Above game, it did. It stopped the spell. But they're pushing
Okay.
it. They're pushing another one through. Not as strong
So
because
they're
they didn't have
gonna
enough
do
time.
a whole nother thing.
Yeah. So
Okay,
so if someone else
interesting.
counterspelled that one, they could.
Okay. Do I still have a turn as Lucian?
Yes, you have a turn as Lucian. Is
All right, Lucian basically sees that and goes, "Oh, that's some fucking dumb shit. Hey, you, me, dance off right now." The one he can see right now stops everything that they're doing and begins to dance.
what is the
Otto's irresistible dance, 6th level spell. Fuck that person.
which person?
There is no save.
There's two people.
The one on the bottom.
He starts dancing, and the other keeps
Yep.
chanting. The bubble shrinks.
Cannot chant, cannot help, cannot do anything other than dance.
One second.
Are you okay?
Anna scared the bejesus out of me. Why is my volume so loud? No, someone hit dance
I
party.
have the stream up.
Someone hit
Hi,
dance
Anna.
party when you said dance party. So someone hit
Oh,
the dance party.
fantastic.
I was like, wait.
It's Luciano Fades dance floor now. Go with me.
You know what? She gets inspiration in the next game no matter what.
100%.
Yes.
Kittens.
The timing on that one was too perfect, but that shocked me. I was like, why
Yeah,
is
if you
that?
ever-
Inspiration.
If you ever want to play Open Legend with us, you get a legend point right out the bat, I'd say, for that one. That was pretty good.
Oh my goodness.
And hearing as the other one is still chanting, Lucian rounds the corner with his advanced speed. Is this bubble physical?
You are not able to penetrate it. It kind of bounces you back. Spells can
Okay.
go through. You cannot.
Cool. Well, I did just do a big spell for
So
Lucian.
he is dancing in there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that poor bastard is not going to be able to do much else.
The other one is still chanting.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You don't have any
Uh,
silence or anything?
I can't do another
Oh,
one,
yeah, you
so
can't do
that'd
another
be
spell.
cheating. Yeah. Basically, Lucian just kind of sits there and goes, Lady Latana, you mind stepping in for this one?
If I must.
Yeah, can't do much else. Although he basically is trying to get that one guy to step out of the bubble. That. Yep. He'll basically be in this space like, what the fuck are you doing in there? Come on out like a fucking big person.
You do see
That's
this
it.
person very rigid as they continue this chant that's coming out of them almost autonomously. It doesn't seem like something they're fully aware they're doing. But he is chanting, continuing, and he does ignore you. While the other is dancing, flailing directly in front of him.
Why am I doing this?
He's got boogie fever.
He's doing the Sabrina Carpenter dances from Fortnite right now.
The edited or unedited ones.
I'll be nice and say the edited versions of her. I knew they were going to do that. I knew they were going to do it because of the implication. I understood why. I was just like, oh, well, I guess, whatever.
We listened to way wilder shit as kids, I will say.
I'll tell you about later because it's just a dumb thing. All right, so Zach and Lucian, does that end your turn?
Yes, that
All right.
does. I have no follow-up actions other than the fact that Zach has seen this and is just like, I can kill that.
You'll probably get your opening.
Zendryil, it is now your turn.
What is Ray wearing?
He's wearing like a very blue, huge, kind of like fancy noble coat.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Why?
Inspiration, maybe?
No, the after fighting these two guys and then having her kill stolen, she just looks over at him, walks over to the one body that was going to stab her with the knife, kick up the knife. That was a dick move, fancy boy, and then fling that obsidian dagger at that mage.
Roll the hit.
There's a 12 hit.
Yes. Wait, no.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. 15. Doesn't. Ha ha!
That's what to say. 12 hits, honestly.
Womp womp.
But if you threw a dagger,
Just whizzes past.
you are probably able to throw another. If it's a dagger and you have the.
Okay. Well,
Dagger.
then I fling another dagger at him. For fucking 12 again. God. I've moved up in the world.
It's okay.
It's just 11 plus 1. It's just 11 plus 1, guys. We got a stat boost for it, but it's still just 11 plus 1.
Zendryil is getting better, slowly but better.
One at a time.
Just after you whiff with both knives, you'd be like, if you were a kraken, that would have hit.
Zach, help.
She just stares at Ray now. Mad.
Zach can't help. He's floating horizontal over these guys. Just
I am a
standing
little
there,
scared.
All right,
just
so
standing, arms crossed, just staring literal daggers at him. And I'm done because I got nothing.
You're muted, hun.
well, an 8 does not hit you, right, Zendryil?
No.
Okay, then you're fine because we're fine. Instead of the 2, I just used the 1 for the crossbow and it didn't hit. That is fine. Next up is Zeph.
Can I take Latana first and then do Zeph?
I'll allow
Since
it.
we're kind of the same turn. You allow
Allow
it? Okay. So Latana sighs, gets up from her chair, saunters over to get a better look at what's going on, and casts Dispel Magic on the mage that's not dancing. Which should just end whatever's happening.
All right, so you cast the spell and you do see them just stop. The bubble goes away. The dancing mage is still dancing, leaving the mage there just staring at you. And then they pull out a black onyx crystal and just kind of stand there and stare at you.
Zeffer. I'm gonna go ahead and take Zephyr's turn now. Zephyr's gonna run up and try to slide a hand, get that crystal out of their hand. Whatever's happening needs to end.
Roll me that.
That's a 26.
You are able to get that out of their hand.
It's actually a 31.
Oh, correct. It is a 31 because I can't fail.
Plus 21 to that.
Yeah, I had a plus 21 to that. So yeah, so that she gets the crystal out of his hands, and then she uses as much of her movement to get away from him as possible. I am running the football away from whatever's happening there. Is there anything going on with this crystal I just got?
Just glows in your hand, kind of pulses.
I don't know if it's a good idea to destroy this. I am going to kind of wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up with like some cloth and just like pocket it because I don't know if it's a good idea to destroy this thing or not.
Laughs in context.
And with that, the fog is gone. And you guys can proceed.
And I am going to, because I have thing, move away.
All right.
And that will end both our turns.
Okay. Syon, you can either take Gray first or Syon first, however you prefer.
I'll give the same order. Syon first. Which one was it? Okay, what level? Okay, it starts up. Oh yeah, there is level. Then top mage would be a nat 20. 34 to hit.
Of course, that hits.
So it's 24 plus 9 radiant damage. When that says mage, that's not dancing.
So 9 plus
I
what?
like how the mage is now named Dancing Mage.
Yeah.
It was 24 plus 9.
Okay, they are still standing.
That's 33, right?
Oh, you did 33 also?
No,
Okay.
it was a critical, so it was the 24 and then the 9 on it.
Oh. They
Because it was an add 20.
right. They are done.
And then I'll move my sword this way since I'm going to move it 20 feet. I'll use my movement to help the kids in case anybody else. There's a banner over there. And I'll end it. Syon's turn.
Most of the kids were able to make it out. I'm just trying to move them. I was like, I need to move them. Alright. So, I will say... Oh, so you just ended Syon's turn? Are you going to do Raise?
Yeah, so
Alright, go for it.
Alright, go.
Well, seeing how somebody was being Morty, I'm gonna move them partial movement over here and be like, how you doing? Do you feel like you need a little bit of a pick me up, some help? To Zendryil, because the spell needs a willing recipient.
In Infernal, blow it out your ass.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you speak Infernal?
Your
Yes.
call cannot be connected. The person who would receive this message is stuck in a murderous rampage.
Oh,
Um, Alright, since he doesn't. I will. Oh, where's my map at? I closed everything. Let's try to shrink it. It's gonna be a Sorcerer's Burst to the mage. If I could just pull him off.
That guy's been sitting there with 6 points for so long at this point.
That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Rolling damage. That's 18 damage.
He is dead. I
And then I just use the rest of his movement to move more center-ish. I know, my turn.
Okay. So, there is a single bandit left, and the dancing mage.
Oh, there's one in the bottom.
Yeah, the dancing
Yeah,
mage.
there's one at the bottom.
Oh yeah, that dancing mage is not long for this world.
Because there's the bandit that's behind Fariana too.
Oh,
Go for that one. I have a feeling Zach is going to take care of the dancing mage
I have
very
this.
soon.
right. However, before anyone's able to move, a strange, like, humming vibration kind of goes through the room. Everyone hears it, everyone feels it. You can't.
No, I don't like that.
Right. You may continue. The actually, I think I actually don't. This bandit I've kept. He hasn't moved yet for a reason, so he's gonna stay there. We'll move him.
Has this bandit been enjoying the hors d'oeuvres or something?
He was like,
He's
you know,
questioning his banditivity.
no. Here's the thing. That
Oh,
could
that
have no. That it could have totally happened. That he like walked in with the others to do the gig and then was like, "Ooh, shrimp."
Yeah,
And
hey,
just-
I'm following
It's like nobody sees me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, there is a third guy down there. Yeah, just
Okay. He's gonna stay there. I've been skipping his turn.
I'm not with
he's
them.
Huh? He's gonna stay there for now. This
He's
one right here.
rethinking his life.
This one right here.
That guy's just waving at those people. They're dying. I don't want any part of that. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. This one right here is going to once again try to throw their crossbow. Okay. That does not hit. So whatever. Doesn't matter who it was gonna shoot at. It's a 7. Hits nobody.
Oh my god.
It happens
I'm
to
not
everybody,
even
buddy.
joking. I'm not even joking. I'm doing this on the computer. The dice have just
You thought your
decided.
chances were better.
I thought. All right, so
You thought.
that does bring us back to the top of because the dancing mage can't do anything. The other bandit is not moving, and this one missed. So it brings us back to the top. So Zach,
Oh dear.
you want to bring
Yeah.
You want to bring this
All
one home?
So, Zach, I'm not sure how much of HP this one poor bastard has. It's
Which-
probably not going to be enough because all these attacks are going to be with advantage. So,
Why at advantage?
Because he's dancing.
because he is considered
Oh
All attacks
no!
against this creature
creature have advantage.
Yep.
Auto's irresistible.
I
Dose.
forgot he was dancing.
He's dancing
So
mad.
I'm just gonna roll stuff, and if I do the deal, I will narrate what happens.
This poor bastard. I was actually operating under the assumption that these guys might have been like under some sort of spell and being set up for this, but if they're all dead, I will have no idea.
First attack is with the 27.
That hits.
I'm just gonna roll the second attack as well, just to see if I crit. It is a 20. I am going to basically put all damage into this one roll. and add the bonuses and everything just to speed this up.
Wait, what is it?
It's going to be 48 points of psychic damage altogether.
He is dead. Which I'm sure comes to no
Lucian
surprise.
Had been stepping forward once the bubble's gone. It's like, all right, my friend. You and me, we've been having to have a little bit of word. Zach basically zips down from the sky like a bird of prey, lands on the mage, forces him to the ground, and begins to stab like a madman, a big sadistic grin on his face as he just continues to plunge an unseen knife into this man over and over and over and over and over. As Lucian actually stops dancing and goes, oh, okay, you got it. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, okay. And like at a certain point, the mage's eyes just go dim and bloodshot, and Zach continues to just wail, and it does not look pretty. And just the sheer fact that there is no blood or anything coming off of this is just a cause for concern. Like two people acting out a very dramatic retelling of the murder of Caesar or something.
Jesus Christ.
Trigger warning, belated.
Yeah, belated.
This is 18 plus, as are all my streams.
It's
that was very visceral imagery though. I liked it. I liked it. I was just like,
no blood. There's no gore or anything like that. But just if anyone were to have a true sight sort of thing going on, they would see what is like a shared imagination of a splatterfest.
Jesus Christ.
all right. Next up is Zendryil.
And he
Lucian,
continues to lay into that. At some point, Lucian goes over and tries to pull him off.
Okay.
That will be my turns.
Sounds good. Zendryil.
How is that bandit looking? This one.
He's not bad, but he's not like great.
Is this like Wreck-It Ralph? He's not bad or something? Or what?
He's still alive, basically. That's what I mean.
As I'm walking over, I just pick up the obsidian dagger and like, buddy, I am not in a good place right now. All those people saw me miss. I really don't want to do this. Why don't you just surrender? I'm trying to do a nice thing. So I'm persuading.
Oh, you're gonna try to persuade him? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
A 33.
You do see him kind of contemplate, seem to lower his weapon. And as he's trying, he can't get it down. He blinks, rolls his shoulders, and goes back into position.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Above table, I fucking knew it.
Stab.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I read the room like three
With
turns back.
with
Shame on playing
advantage,
this guy.
because he is trying really. So stab with advantage.
22.
That hits. What's the damage?
31.
He is dead.
Just shoulder shrug.
As he dies, as he falls limp, you do see that instant moment of relief before his eyes go blank.
Haven't we seen that before? Like that relief in Release on the ship? The guys who were attacking us on the ship?
I wasn't there. I can't say.
Well, this is above table because I'm down here looking at Zaki murder the shit out of someone. So Zeffer's a little distracted, but above table. Amy to Patrick, we've seen that shit before.
Yes. Then with the rest of my turn, I will just casually start walking. And when I get to Connor, great job on security there, buddy. And then I'm done.
All right.
Sorry, you're done or dead?
Done.
Okay. I thought I
Come
heard
with
dead.
my
I'm
turn.
sorry.
Next up is Zeffer.
I know there's a bandit over there. I don't even think Zeffer has seen him because before the fog cleared, this shit went down. So I'm going to use my turn to walk over and try to convince Zaki to, sun's getting real low. Sun's getting real low, bud. She's gonna message Zach directly and just say, service is over. Table service is over. Do I roll a persuasion, maybe?
I'll give you one with advantage.
I was about to ask.
Okay.
It's like it's up to the player on that one. I was about to say.
Persuasion with advantage. So here's the first one.
That is a choice of words.
That's a 24 on the first one.
Okay.
Let's see if I do any better.
Roll a crit. Roll a crit.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the 24.
Yes, we are.
All right. I am going to do one thing before. I think a 24 is pretty good.
Zeph is just kind of like kneeling next to. She just kind of does like the up nod to Lucian, like "Sorry, bud," and Lucian, and then just looks down at Zach.
As a matter of fact, add a D10 to that roll. That
A
24.
D10. Okay, let's see.
I realized Lucian should have given you a bardic inspiration as well.
So that's a 7 on top of that 24.
Okay, 31.
31.
Real good timing because as Lucian basically walked over to grab Zach by the shoulders, Zach had spun around and taken a knife and gone swinging for him. And with that, you see Lucian manages to have backed up in time to avoid a blade of air and just goes, "What the hell is..." but Zach just...
Hi, Zeffer.
Hey. So we're good? We're good. You got him. You got him real good. You got him real good, bud.
I bit my tongue.
Oh, hun. There's one left, but I think I don't know, he's more interested in the shrimp.
Is one more?
Yeah, but we don't need to go full crazy. That last one seems to took a lot out of you. Besides, I want to have some fun too.
We're done. Okay.
We're done.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
we're done.
Just and he bites down at his wrist and just starts ripping the glove off of his hand and just goes, okay, I got it. Yep, got it.
Okay. All right, you're good. You're gonna be good.
Wipes up at his hair. He is drenched in sweat at this moment. Just goes, yeah. All 100% good.
Okay, but we're gonna get you some water. And while Zeph is like kind of like taking care of Zach, Lady Ashgale is gonna saunter over. Hang on, I have so many windows. Lady Ashgale is gonna just saunter over to this last bandit, and she's gonna cast suggestion on him. Let me take a look at that.
Zach looks at Lucian. Where the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
I have an above table question.
What's your above table question?
Is there supposed to be 2 Phineas Shelbys?
One of them is Villiam, by the way.
I put 2 Shelbys there, yes.
With a 21 passive perception, would I see one of them?
Where are you?
Because combat's over, right?
There's still one bandit there. That Ashgale just walked
I'm
up
where
to.
Connor is.
Where Connor is?
Yeah.
You would see the one by the door. By
Well, they're both by doors.
By
So
the
the one
one-
that's in the door.
this one.
Okay.
Only one.
So
you
that
see.
last bandit
Mhm.
needs to make a DC Wisdom saving throw. I'm sorry, a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. And pass or fail?
17. Pass.
Pass. Damn. Then nothing happens. I was gonna suggest he stand down, because that should have broken whatever was going on with him. But that doesn't happen. So that's that action. What else can I do?
Who are you?
Latana, Ashgale.
Okay, what are we doing against this guy?
I did suggestion they
Okay.
passed, so that nothing happens on that
Do you
end.
not have
What's the thing that makes him roll at
nature meta
disadvantage?
magic?
Oh, I do have heightened spell. My bad. Can you roll again and then take the lower result?
That is a 2.
Oh, okay. Well, then I cast suggestion on him, and he has to now do the suggestion, and the suggestion is stand down.
He does not put his weapons down, he just stops moving. Like if you froze him in place.
So, 2 spells trying to work against each other, it looks like. At which point, Latana puts 2 and 2 together and just kind of announces to anybody who cares to hear. It seems they're under some sort of spell to attack. This was obviously not their choice. I mean, do keep protecting yourself, but try to see if we can keep at least one alive.
Not gonna work.
That will that will end my turn as Latana, because I want to give other people chances to do stuff.
Okay. The next turn is going to be Syon. However, we are going to keep
Lucian
that.
kicks Zaki in the head.
Your guys' initiative is not going to change. So please write down your numbers now of your initiative, because I'm going to need them in a minute. As Latanya is able to freeze the guard. Zendryil, you do notice someone by the door. They look vaguely familiar to you, but you can't point them out. Not yet, anyway. Before the one you are looking at poofs away. And as he goes away, I love you all. Please don't hate me.
What are we doing?
One by one, men in black suits and black cloaks start to appear all around the area.
Cue men in black.
Go for it. The men in
Can
black
we have
suits.
a potty break?
Yes,
after
this
you
is literally
set
what I was
up?
gonna say. Literally about to say that. Just give me my setup. So,
Okay.
as everyone is calming down, you just see one after another appear out of existence, while a strange little tune still vibrating around the room. Before the tune is shut, the black cloaks and black suits are there. And with anyone with a passive perception above 15, these men have ill intent in their eyes. And that's where we can take a break.
Yay! Shit, I called you out of service mode too soon.
I know. You
Son
were
of a
telling
bitch.
him all that, and I was like trying to hide my face, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's not a resource or
Alright.
anything. It's just a mindset.
Right. BRB, guys.
Well, Lucy is gonna-
There will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, 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 olay. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, olay.
Okay, and we're back. No, that's why I was like in my brain. Give me a bit. I'm trying here. Okay. So,
And that's why we're here to help.
yes, that's why everyone's here to help me because if not, I will forget shit.
Yeah.
Right.
We
We are
try.
back, and last we left off, we had just defeated the mages and bandits who unfortunately were not there because they wanted to be. They were under some kind of spell, and as the party
no.
tried their best to break some of the spells, they just kept running into roadblocks. Like there was some other magic floating around the room, causing those things to happen. If I can get this to work, okay. So, as everyone's calming, as the fog's dissipating, you see that most of the kids have gotten out. Most of the models, designers have gotten out. There's very few people kind of just still ducking under tables who weren't able to make it out. The queen is gone. You do hear over some of the crystals someone saying that situation at lake. Right as the newcomers just pop into existence. And they have now gathered your attention. They stare menacingly around the room. There's a lot of leer, a lot of uncomfortable looks to many of the different people around, but they eye the party. They eye the other fighters, and a glee just spreads across them. They're excited.
Are these guys with anyone?
I don't
Who the
think they're
fuck
on the
are
guest
you?
list.
You hear one. Where are you, Zeffer? 'Cause I'm like working.
Zeph's down here with Zach and Lucien.
Okay, so then you'll hear Cloaks, Black Cloak C. Kind of just saunter a little closer. Not too close. He's like, cleanup crew.
Well, at least you responded intelligently, so I won't feel as bad when I kill you.
I do my job, you do yours. What's there to feel bad about?
Zach, I think service ended a little too early.
I was gonna say where I'm not seeing.
Black Coat C. He's like right in front of us.
Me mark them with like a color.
Sorry, I'm so used to the red borders. I was just like, oh.
I'm putting the black borders on them. If that helps. Why?
So, with all the gothic attire, I'm guessing you guys are with Onyx Lands?
You know, just because one enjoys the color black does not mean one automatically comes from a place named Blackland. Happen to enjoy the color.
Mine's yellow, actually. And she just reaches in, pulls out that crystal. What's this all about?
Well, that there, well, that's a black onyx crystal. It's funny you got your hands on that. It's exciting.
So it's a black crystal. Got it.
What was that, Lily?
Oh, I didn't really say much after that. Just that it's funny that you have one. He doesn't seem upset, doesn't seem perturbed.
Interesting. Should just put it in the back. So, cleanup crew. You gonna attack everyone here?
Who says we're attacking? As he says that, you do see some of them kind of walk over to the tables and start knocking things over and scaring the people who are still here. Oh, wait, Georgina should have gotten out. My bad.
Hey, Zach, do you think negotiations have broken down?
One second.
Pops open one of his bottles, just crisp, clear water. Lucien looks over and goes, "It's not the fucking time, man." Okay, knife.
Actually, if you're throwing a knife, it's going to be a reaction or something because it is Syon's turn. I did say Syon will have the first.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, flavor, knife.
Gotcha. Flavor. He does. I'll give him like the 4 points of the damage that would have hit him. to the the one that was speaking, right?
Yeah, Blackcoat
yeah.
say.
Boring conversation, anyways, and just dagger straight at him.
All right. Give me damage.
Sure. I'll give you offhand for this. Oh, it's full damage. 9 points of psychic damage.
Got it. All right. He takes the damage. You do see him kind of like flinch. It's like, okay, a real one.
Yeah, his vision kind of goes Nyah, for a quick second.
All right. Then I'll bring Syon, and then we will go to the top of the initiative.
Let's see no more people showed up to dance. Syon will launch the character sheet. Move forward to D. And swing his battle axe at him for a 20 to hit.
That hits.
And there'll be 14 damage. Hold on, let me see.
14?
Yes, 14.
All right.
But I should get a. It's called Thunders. Let me double check. Why isn't it showing up? It shows up over here, but it doesn't show up over here. That's true. No, not the Thunder. Yeah, I get an additional 1d8. That'll be nice. A 3 in radiant damage. So when he strikes them with the axe, he also, when it connects, there's like a little thunderbolt, and it'll do 3 radiant damage. And then bonus action, move the spiritual sword. That's apparently have extra movement. And then attempt to hit. God, so many windows. That'll be 6. What do you want?
He takes those hits. The slashing. You can see that he is in severe pain, but he is still standing.
That should be it for his for Syon's turn.
All right. That were you going to use Ray, or were you moving Ray out?
No, I had moved him to be using. Well, since there's more people showing up, he will be revealing. Where are you at? What is it called? His homie. Oh, that's what it's called. I think Luciano probably remembers this. He was there all along. Shield Guardian shows up behind him.
The mech orbital drops through the roof. Targets acquired. Sorry, Iron Man
Just
stuff.
lands back.
And then for my spell this turn,
Prepare to go to sleep.
And guys,
Just
guys,
because- just because it's fun to mess with Lily. Rays is just smirking and he pulls out a pearlescent scale, and I'll be casting Summon Dragon.
Of course.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Zendryil just sees this as like fucking show off.
Some people have money.
I feel like Zendryl's a little happy more baddies have showed up, just so that you have a chance to do more shit.
If I get a chance to stab him, if mech assault and drag strike doesn't happen.
All right,
Don't
so
worry, Master. I will squish them.
What's her name again? The dragon lady?
the dragon
The
lady.
dragon lady?
Yeah, from the Onyx Lands campaign, that house. The Broly girl.
What's that super important NPC from my background, DM?
DM.
DM.
Hey, the player doesn't know it. I mean, the
She
character
was
does.
pretty fucking there too.
Idana.
I don't have notes for this. I'm sorry. I'm lost. I just see cool robot and I'm like, welcome to Robot Punch City.
I have this name, but I was like, where is it? Idana. Is that who you're
God damn
calling?
it, Charles.
She's a moonstone. She's a like an old grand moonstone dragon. Like she's ancient.
If you're playing Summon Draconic Spirit, it's a very specific stat block. It's not the actual dragon.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna write in on some of that parade.
That's why. No, that's why I was like, wait, what's
wanted to
happening?
use a spell, and even I know it's not that overpowered.
No, I know that part. I'm just saying that that's what it looks like.
Do you have the book for that on D&D Beyond? Because I don't know if you have access to that sheet. I mean, I do, but not on there.
Yeah, I have the Draconic Spirit.
I'm gonna go find the book. Hang on.
I'm
Give me a
I'm
second.
looking for the dragon.
Wow, he looks
Well,
for the dragon.
dragon.
Is it not there?
If anyone is looking his way, you do see Aurora kind of rushing in, like she can do something. But if anyone remembers, she does not have her magic here.
Uh-oh.
Here, I can't. I just have this for now because I can't find the other token. For some reason, it says you don't have it when you clearly do.
I gave up on that. I just make my own tokens.
Oh man. Zendryil, you've got a lot of activity happening up near you. And I am very far away.
So that
I'm sitting here trying to think, how can I get up there without taking 10 million opportunity attacks?
Blur's running it, but I got it right here.
Don't worry, I think all the friends that just showed up will be taken care of. Godzilla and Iron Man showed up. We're good.
So when you summon the dragon, choose one of its damage resistances. You have resistance to the chosen damage type until the spell ends. So, pick one.
I'm half tempted just to open the box just to like, no, I'll get everything away.
So Charles has summoned his mighty force of action figures from all the different corners of Toys R Us.
Yes, but let's see what he does with it.
Oh, sorry. Just to spread out, so
Hang
they don't keep them busy so they don't attack other people. I'll have the Shield Guardian move up this way. And then it'll be. He's just going to punch him. It'll be a. Oh, and that 20. Motherfucker. For 27. And it'll
Okay.
be 2d6 plus 4. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 plus 15, because it was natural 20 for a 31, correct, right? For a 31, just punching that guy. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Sleep now.
What was the damage?
31.
Okay, he's dead. Pound it into a pulp.
Also, so we have extra movement. I go to E and then use his second attack. He gets multi-attack.
He does. I believe commanding creatures is
Okay.
you get one per bonus action.
Yeah, that'll be a multi.
So the dragon's here for show on this turn.
What were you saying, Joe?
It was 8 to hit, so that fits. medicine. And then go back to my spells, get my dragon info. Check out it. Put actions, multi-attack. Does he get his own multi-attacks, or he has to be shared with my bonus?
The Shield Guardian.
No, for the spirit dragon, it's his own thing. For the summon thing.
Draconic. Oh my god, you have.
Draconic
Okay,
Spirit?
first off,
Draconic
you're
Spirit.
dealing with essentially two different summons. Sorry for butting in, but it's like, all right, we gotta find some cool fucking stuff about this. Summon Draconic. God damn it.
Spirit makes a number of rand attacks equal to half the spell's level around it. So yeah, so it's 2.
In combat, the creature shares your
Level
initiative
5.
count, takes a turn immediately after you. If base or verbal command, no action required. All right, yeah, no, it gets its own thing.
Yeah, cool. So I'll move him up here by where his mother, and be attacking C. Dude, where is mine? Does he get attacks first? No, so it's 2 attacks. Wait, bonus equals your spell attack modifier. Okay, so it's my bonus modifier. So it'd be let me roll a d20. D20.
Please don't make me roll with that.
Okay, he's just showing off now. Just it's a 9, so it's a miss.
He's just showing up now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Attempt to hit again. Damn, for a 10? I think they're just having fun. I think the dragon's just being sassy. And that'll be the end of my turn for it.
Read that.
But if anything, even though they miss, I think the whole point of them raids is trying to come across is just trying to get their attention so they're off the patrons and stuff so they can move out.
They look like we were about to have a 404 moment for our DM.
What?
Don't worry about it.
404 page not found.
Okay, so what happened? Because I had to move away.
The dragon missed their attacks with
Surprising.
It
you know what?
happens.
I'm not gonna be mad about it.
All right. So does that end your race turn?
Oh wait, is that am I? It can do the 2 attack and it uses the breath weapon, or do I have to use the breath weapon to go before the rend attacks?
If it whatever it says you can, or you that like it's a possibility.
Yeah, because it says multi attacks, and it uses its breath weapons. It's 2 attacks and a breath weapon. So it would be a DC
Okay.
X save of 25 for the B and C.
Are they cloaks or suits? They're both suits.
Yeah, it's not crazy damage. It's just 2d6.
Okay.
30-foot cone, so yeah, I get B and C.
What's the damage?
Oh shit, I rolled max on it. 12?
Okay.
And the dragon,
It's which
yeah,
one
it's
is
fire. That had the shared
B,
damage is that
C.
spirit has resistance to. So it was fire. 12 fire damage.
They are both 12?
Yeah.
They're both. They're both dead.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like invincible right there. I thought you were stronger.
Those are the ones that were talking shit. Those were far up. However, as the dragon breathes fire and eliminates 2 bandits, you do hear the ones that are a little lower down the map kind of hoot and holler in a very woo. It's a party now. don't seem bothered by the loss of their friends.
Please don't rile him up.
That will bring us to the top of the initiative. Zach, are you back in form? Is the bloodlust returned?
So these guys are a bunch of chuckle fucks. And I did manage to bite the gloves off of me. But unfortunately, they're reacting like dipshit out in the water. And here's the dangerous thing. They haven't done anything yet. So no, Zaki doesn't do anything.
Does Lucian do anything?
Zach looks at all this, his eyes narrow, and he cannot find a reason to give a fuck. So he just kind of steps back a bit and just goes, I don't know what's going on. This is just like that one guy, so I don't think I care. Lucian, however, is going to disregard all of that. And maybe we can get him killed here. That'd be cool. He is going to cast a spell upon himself called Yolande's Regal Presence. You surround yourself with unearthly majesty in a 10-foot emanation. Whenever an whenever your aura enters the space of a creature you can see, whenever a creature you can see enters the aura or ends its turn there, I can force that creature to make a wisdom saving throw. So he basically throws on a whole aura around himself, rushes forward. Mr. C can do a wisdom saving throw, DC 19.
That's a 12.
12. That's a failure. He is going to take... my apologies. 14 points of psychic damage. Is not prone in the process. And as he hits the ground, Lucian looks up, sees Syon, throws him a bardic inspiration, and in the process, like, wheels back and is going to full, like, field goal kick this man in the head. And since he is prone, he's got advantage on that. Which is... oh, my God. Well, he's gonna go for it. He would. He absolutely would. But I don't think a 10's gonna hit.
Nope.
Okay. Sad. But he is essentially going to dance around to this side. Hold on, actually. No, that's a little too far. Yeah, he's gonna end his turn there.
So you
And
put.
that'll be that.
So the Black Cloak C, is he dancing because he missed the save? So he's
No.
Oh, it's
He has been knocked prone.
okay, he's just prone. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So Cloak C is prone. All right. That will bring. That is your turn, sir. All right. So that,
Yes.
Zendryil.
Walking up to, is this noble still there?
Which one? Where are you? The young noble is still there. He.
Walking up, like, hey, you want to join in on the action? See the 3 individuals there? Which one?
I will now tell you this young noble is like 13, 14. It's like like
He
a
can
king.
pick one.
He kind of just looks.
Pick one.
He takes if it's a dagger, he takes the smallest one. He's like, huh?
Oh, no. You're staying here. You pick which one.
The one on the runway.
Okay, I know this is a huge shocking event. You pick which one, and that's the one I'm gonna go stab. You stay here.
He picks the
Which one?
He picks black suit D, which is the one on the runway.
D?
Yeah, it's the one on the runway. Because I don't know who you're pointing at.
Well, I didn't even see him because I figure I'm not going up there because it's pointless for me to go up there.
Then go for A.
Okay. Good choice. And I make my way to A. I can select my and stab A. Hopefully higher than a 12. God damn it, I rolled a fucking 12.
It meets it, beats it.
So I hit
You hit.
out of pity.
No, it's a 12. I'm not joking. It's a 12.
Okay. That is 30 damage.
He is dead. What did you stab him with?
And a flaming rapier.
He's dead.
Wait, let me see
Dead was
something.
in the same place.
Bonus action
On
dash.
All right.
And now I'm done.
Okie dokie.
And I give a thumbs up to the noble after I stabbed the guy and ran over there.
The kid's just like, where are my parents? Alright, mage. Black Cloak D, where you at, friend? 7. I just scared everybody about. Is this one? I just scared everybody about. I did not actually see where. There it is. Syon. Okay. Directly in front of Syon. What sucks is you are directly in front, so he can't even actually use any magic. So he's going to go for the straight attack, which is stupid. Does a 21 hit? It does not?
It does not. We've been over this. It does
God
not.
damn it, I
It's
forgot.
a cleric. It's a chunky ball.
Okay.
Alright, he's gonna go for a second. I don't think he's gonna do much better. We're not even gonna say what that was. Okay, that does not hit either.
Was it a 12?
No,
it was a 12.
No, it was a 7. It was a fucking 7. I rolled a 2 with the +5, and it was a 7. And all I'm saying is that's La La Land magic. The good guys have to win. It's just the way my world has decided it's going to be. Alright, so the Mage D attacks, completely misses. Where is Black Cloak A? Is that where you're at? Yep, Zendryil.
Yes.
Also, right there, so I cannot use magic. You guys know how to fight these guys. I need to fight dirtier.
He can always back away and try to hit me with magic.
Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay. Huh? I'm not shouting. 24.
That hits.
Yay. Five points of damage, you're fine. 5 points of
I
slashing
take
damage.
2.
You take 2.
I take 2.
Alright,
Oh,
Zeffer.
performance. Hold on. Hold on, wait.
Otra
Performance.
vez.
That is a 29.
If you
He
are
thinks he got me good.
his confidence is up. Kind
Yeah.
of like rolling his shoulder, like, yeah. Alright.
Oh, goddamn. You got me good.
Zeffer, you are up.
Well, Zeph does kind of turn back and looks at Zach.
Zach
Zach
sat down and kicked his feet up on the table.
I think you're going through something right now, so I'm gonna let you be. Are you gonna be okay here?
They're the pirate guys. None of this matters.
What do you mean? None of it matters. Like they're just gonna get like heal themselves or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
We're
we're not
that's-
going to do any lasting damage to them. This is they're just showing up to try to rile people up. This is a waste of our time. Well, I'm not bowing to their level. I don't have the energy or fucks.
all right. Well, they're still innocent people. I'm going to at least make sure they don't get any more hurt than they have to.
Noble.
Okay. Well, I think you'll be able to defend yourself if you need to. So I'm gonna go help people. All right, man. She's gonna kind of like run past. Fancy guy, Syon, you got these two?
Yeah, I got him. Give me a thumbs up.
Fancy guy would be Lucian.
Sorry, repeat that.
I said fancy guy, so that's you, Lucian. I asked if you got that, so I can move on.
No, it's just might.
Okay.
Sorry, swapping between characters when it's not my turn is hard.
It's okay. So I'll run up and try and give Zendryil a hand up here with this black cloak guy and do my attacks. Uh, 29 hit.
Yes, ma'am.
That's 8 damage. You're gonna attack again. I think that hits again. So that's 16 damage
In total?
in total. Wait, do I get sneak attack on that? I think he saw me coming. I ran
Yeah.
from across the room.
He would have seen
Yeah,
you coming.
so-
Yes.
So yeah, no, just 16 damage.
All right.
And then I'll just turn to Zendryil. I think these are the same work for the same assholes who were on the boat. There might be some shenanigans going on.
There's always shenanigans going on.
So
Oh,
they're
it got me good. Ah.
so they're undead. You're telling me? Syon says.
I don't know.
They're
Hey.
undead.
They're undead masochists. They're literally going to get off on whatever you throw at them. So I can't deal with this.
All right.
It's fine, we
Zeffer.
got it.
Zeffer, is that your turn? Zeffer, and moving on to Latana?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'm gonna. Latana is confused. She's looking around like, can I roll an Arcana with Latana to see what the hell's going on and what she
Yes.
might be able to do about it?
Yes, you can. Possibly. Sorry.
Well, that's a 10. What will a 10 get me?
You cannot pinpoint where any of this is coming from, only that it's coming from all over the room. Aside, all you're really able to pick up, more than one type of magic is being used.
So there's more than one source for what's happening here.
Yes.
Great. I guess the only other thing she can do is join the fray. Sorry, just let me take a look at this map again, see where she is, see where everybody else is. She's gonna leave that bandit alone. He's not doing anything wrong.
He's still frozen.
She's going to... So sorry, switching through a lot of stuff.
You're good. From Latana's point of view, she does see Ashura kind of rush over to her mother, and Cordelia rush over to Lady Lily.
Fuck it, Sorcerer's Burst.
Go for it. Who are you throwing
yeah,
at?
I'm gonna cast that on. And that's going to be. I'm gonna make it acid damage again. On.
Ooh, acid.
She's gonna cast that on, I guess, a Black Cloak A and Black Cloak E. Should cover those two. Let's see.
Does it? I'm trying to move it over here.
Yeah, I'm doing a twin.
You're doing a twin?
Yep. The first one on. We'll do this on A. It's 26.
On Black Cloak A or
To
Black
hit?
Suit A?
Black Cloak A.
Okay. 20 hits, yeah. What's the damage?
It's 13 damage on that first one.
13. Got it.
Oh, it was almost. That's a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 8. Where's
8
the
damage?
8? I rolled an 8, so I get to add another D8. Hang on.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's 15 so far, but we're adding d8s to it.
That's another 7 on top of the 15.
22.
So 22 for that second one. On E.
On E?
On E.
Okay.
And then she will just hold position.
Say 21?
Yeah, 21 on E.
Alright, 21 is knocked unconscious.
Cool. So E is out.
He is out. Well, he's there, but he's just knocked unconscious. I'll put yellow on him. He's unconscious. Does that end your turn, or is there more?
Yeah, that'll end both my turns.
Right. Sounds good. Zephyr, did you see the guy fall asleep in front of her? Syon, you are next.
Alright, so there's shenanigans afoot with all the human folk going around. I will be. What's his name? D. He'll. Non lethal. For a 19 to hit.
That hits.
It'll be 16. But I'm not trying to kill him. Because since they've been going down pretty.
It's a black suit or black cloak?
Uh, 16 damage.
They are also knocked unconscious.
Then I will. I can move my sword and attempt to hit this guy for a 20.
That hits.
And that'll be 11 force damage. Okay, that'll be the end of Syon's turn. Oh, I mean, that ended
Oh, he's on-
Syon's turn, not Ray's. If they're trying to go next.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Sorry,
I know you
Go
also
for
knew that.
Syon. Go for Ray.
For Ray. Well, I can move more towards the center. Just looking. His perception. Gotta look around the room to see if there's somebody that shouldn't be here. So apparently somebody's bringing in these guns. Something about just like the pirates. 22, 22. Where are you? 29 perception check.
As Syon or as Ray?
Ray.
As Ray? What are you looking for exactly?
I don't know. What's some culprit behind this? That there some kind of magic you can pick up that's they're linked to, because Ray does have true sight and stuff like that. But along with that check.
With a 29, what you notice is that yes, there are multiple points of magic kind of coming through. Nobody looks like they're actively doing anything, but from your distance and perception, you would see Phineas Shelby in a corner, not doing anything. You would not know this person. You would only know them by name, so by sight you wouldn't know them. But there is a mysterious person in a corner by a door who has not left.
Well, that's always fun. Um, Shield Guardian attacking E.
That it?
For there we go. Damn, they're just an 8. They're just messing around at this point. Somebody's gonna get put in the shed. And then a 22 to hit for
That hits.
this melee, non-lethal 11.
Okay. Do you want it to be non-lethal? Because he only has 11 hit points, so he'll be dead. But if you want him non-lethal,
Yeah, that's what I said, non-lethal.
all right. So then he is just knocked unconscious. All right, knocked unconscious.
It'll be this summon Draconic Spirit. That was D20 for a 22 to hit.
That hits.
For all these pages. It's not that crazy. For a 7 damage.
Who's attacking? The dragon?
Yeah,
Attacking D, right?
yes. And then there'll be a second attack with a hit of 11 to hit.
Knocked unconscious.
For 11 hits?
Diamond damage.
No, to hit. Attempt to hit with the second attack.
Does not hit.
There'll be that movement thing. There's just Sussy Baka in the corner. Let's see, what do I got? And I will be casting a spell, doing some shenanigans, and I will send you the info about it, and I'll end my turn.
All right. So With most of them already gone, next up is Mage B, or rather Black Cloak B, which I keep losing. Did I not name this person? Because I can't find them ever. Did we already die? Alright, well, it's gonna be Black Cloak D then, because that's the one right after. Okay. Wait, no, they're not conscious. So, nope, just everyone's favorite. Just the Chucklefuck is left. Alright, cool. Alright. How close is he to... so too close. He's gonna try... He can't back up because then he'd probably take a hit from Lucian, but he is gonna try to strike Lucian with a dumb idea. Because I can't use any of my magic because we're too close. Does a 20 hit Lucian?
That's a great question. It would, if not for silvery barbs.
Gotcha. Alright, reroll.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit Lucian?
No.
Alright. He misses the first attack. He goes for his second. 16 didn't hit, then a 15 sure doesn't. Alright, he misses. After he swipes both times, you do see him kind of like pull the blade back. Like, I was never one for hand-to-hand combat anyway.
Well, it's a good thing this is actually supposed to be fist to foot. Is he staying there? Can't hear you.
You're muted, hun.
He is not backing down. You are next.
Cool. Wisdom saving throw from him, please.
Got it?
And as a matter of fact, from D as well. He's that guy is also staying there. If it's Lucian's again.
Oh, D is knocked out.
Oh, D's knocked out?
Yeah, everybody with yellow has been knocked unconscious. All that's really left is Mage C.
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
Cloak C.
So C's gonna make a save. So DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
Got it. Oh, just... Will be harder for me. Well, that's the dice. That is a 7.
Cool. He is going to take 14 points of psychic damage. If he's not prone anymore, he is prone again.
Okay.
And then to follow it up, because he ended his turn there, Lucian backs up, comes back. He needs to make another Wisdom saving throw.
That is a 10.
That also fails.
Like I said,
So
like
do
I'm
the damage
just
again.
rolling dice.
I didn't get to use this spell a whole lot, so this is funny. He takes another 9 points of psychic damage. How much do I want to really mess with this person? Let's see here. I don't want to bog down combat anymore, so I'm not gonna do any of that. That is also concentration. So we're just gonna continue to stomp on this man. How about that?
I'm all for it.
All right.
How about you?
Let's see. So this is oh right. Advantage because he is prone. So that's gonna be a 21 for the first hit.
That hits.
Okay. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
He is down. Do you want him dead, or since everyone's been doing the other stuff?
I haven't received any messages about needing to take them in non-lethal or what have you.
It's up to you.
but I haven't seen these guys do anything, so just one quick boot to the head, and this guy's unconscious.
All right, unconscious.
And Lucian is incredibly fucking fast. So he is going to make his way downtown. Literally, like, jump, slide across the platform, make it all the way up here to A, who might still be up.
A's still up.
Take a look over at Zendryil and go, how you doing, darling? Pass Bardic Inspiration to you, D10. And in that moment, also make another attack against this guy.
Go for it.
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Which is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage to this guy.
All right, 8 points of bludgeoning
Oh.
damage.
He also needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
24. That was a nat 20
Wow.
for once.
Wow. Re-roll that.
I have to
No,
reroll it?
seriously, re-roll that. I'm using luck.
That is a
DMs are
19.
not allowed to have any fun.
That is a 19.
I'm so sorry. 19. That just fails. he hits the ground. Right in front of Zendryil. So enjoy that as a treat. And he takes 21 points of psychic damage. I hope that doesn't take him out.
It does.
Oh. Well, shoot.
You still killed 2 Krakens. It's fine.
3.
3. I'm sorry. You still killed 3 Krakens. It's fine.
And yeah, that is going to end his turn there, I believe. I don't think he gets extra movement off of that.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, nope. He has his turn there.
All right. That would be the last of the combatants that you just fought for the wave 2. Something I learned from video games was never feel like you're done.
Is the boss music still playing?
More like the boss music may have kicked up just a tad.
You
What
can
about
assume
Black
all enemies
Suit?
are nearby.
Those are
Wait,
everybody
what
who's in yellow is in has been knocked out. If there's somebody who's not up here, yeah, that one's the dragons. I'd leave him alone.
Okay, I was going to say Black Suit D. What about that one?
That one's the dragons.
Okay, that's the dragon's chew toy.
Let's
Fine,
leave that one
fair.
to the dragon. However, when these two individuals pop into existence, just as Lucian ends one of the black cloaks, that incessant humming and vibration starts up and stops. They look around. You see the taller of the two wave his staff and takes all the bodies of his men. And you just see them disintegrate. Not the ones who are knocked unconscious, only those who did die. All of the ones before, same. You see him collect the dust of their remains into a sphere before he snuffs it in his fist. And then wasteful. We have done what we came here to do. You may keep the bodies of the unconscious. Farewell.
Dagger.
Does not hit him.
I was like, as he leaves, Zephyr's just frustrated and throws a fucking dagger where he was.
The individual next to him, shorter, hunched, gray-skinned, holding a quarterstaff of himself, blocks it. I like her. Before they take the body, before they take their leave.
You'll like me better. The others come up. Zephyr's pissed. You'll like me better.
You just see him wink before they disappear. Along with the Phineas that was in the corner. But only Ray is the one who catches that. Combat has ceased. I will allow the dragon to do whatever the fuck he wants with that bandit. Because quite frankly, that's disrespectful.
Let's round up the unconscious ones, tie them up. Maybe we can get some answers.
For that
Zendryil
one,
looks over at Lucian's like,
Hang on.
any of
the
the...
other one.
1 second.
Okay.
What was that?
Oh, because you said for the dragon, they're just gonna knock them out, and then I'll just unsummon, release it.
All right. What were you saying, Zendryil?
Oh, where'd the guy in front of me go?
Looking over at Lucian, it's like, look, I haven't been here very long, but it seems like every function that goes on here ends this way. Maybe they should stop having functions.
Yeah, but then where would all the parties be?
Zeffer just is dragging a body by herself with her 4'11" frame, just being like, I really could use some help with this bit.
Oh, yep, gotcha there, darling. Hey, how you doing?
Hi. Oh, I'm Zeffer, by the way.
Zeffer, pleasure.
And your name?
Luciano.
Oh, nice to meet you, Luciano.
Luciano Orpheades, at your service.
Luciano Orpheades. Did I say it right?
You can say it whichever way you want to, sweetness.
Oh, I like you. All right, let's get this one on a chair. Are there any more out there?
You see the other.
Lucian will probably pick up the body that was in front of him as well. He knocked that one out. That was not a kill. So I don't know where it went.
The other guards are collecting the unconscious bodies and tying them up. The other security guards. Zeffer, you see Lady Lily and Cordelia approach you, rather urgently seeming.
Hey. I don't know what the hell that was all about.
No.
Is everyone okay?
Alive and counted for. No one was harmed other than the individuals who showed up to ruin another event, because we can't do anything. We can't do anything. It's fine. And you just see Cordelia like patting Lady Lily on the back, like, it's okay. You're fine. You're good. And you just
Hey, it's not a party until a few bottles get broken. Don't worry about it.
Yes, but that is actually not why I'm here.
What's up?
Cordelia is like, we need to go. You and I need you, Zach, Zarabi, everyone. We need to go. I got a message from Aladanimonopolos in the middle of this. I was trying to get to you the whole time. He's not doing so well. Something happened. The magic in Eclipse's Isle is not keeping him alive anymore. We need to go.
Oh, shit, the kid. Okay, yeah, let me gather the rest of them. Oh, also there's this, and I'll take out the crystal. What is this? Is this bad? Is this a bad thing?
Lady Lily kind of like...
I took it off one of the people chanting.
She's like... you have it wrapped, right?
Yep, wrapped.
She's like... obsidian crystals. They have amplification powers. But a crystal that large in this form it's dangerous. So
okay.
I'm not
so
gonna...
do we destroy it, or?
No, don't destroy it.
Okay, good. Then I had the right idea. Okay. What do you want to do with this?
I have a place it can be put, but if you're touching it, I might not be able to touch it. Sometimes magic from that part of the world it's acts differently here. You're another worlder. The mage, I don't know.
I'm also kind of connected to darkness, so you know what? I'll keep it on me. It'll be safe that way, all right?
Ensure that no one gets it. Something that it could magnify something. It's not a good thing if anyone gets their hands.
Keep
on
it secret. Keep it safe. Gotcha. Okay. Guys, ZRT, square up. The kid on the aisle's dying. We gotta go. Zach, are you gonna join us?
Yeah, I can come for this one. Yeah, he'll hop up and make his way over. Although he just kind of looks up towards Zendryil, who apparently has approached towards him.
Did you have
Anything
something you
ever
wanted to
go
say?
right in this place?
Shocking that they think that so much does go right.
And look, I somehow have a new tattoo, and I don't remember getting this one. As I point to the red serpent thing. I
That
don't
looks
remember this.
cursed.
Okay, don't. I really hope I don't offend you with this. Yeah, I didn't see that one on you earlier.
Now, I don't recall all events because things have been blurry a little bit. I don't remember getting this one.
Do I have your permission?
I guess. Are you wanting to touch my box?
No, not that, but that.
Oh, you want to touch my snake?
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. It's another one.
Toby.
Hijos de su chingada madre.
Sure.
Nada que ver, but fine.
Yeah, if you don't mind, just a gentle drumming on the bongos.
Okay.
All right.
As long as everyone is a
Anything
consenting
with-
adult.
Rated E for everyone.
Are you trying to Arcana check the mark, or are you just trying to touch the mark to see if it shows you anything?
I don't have Arcana. I'm touching it. Is it cursed or what?
It feels hot to the touch.
Huh. Well, it's a good thing we're... Actually, hold on. I don't know if I'm the fire-resistant kind.
It's a good thing
I
to
just
know.
realized-
It's a good thing to know.
So I was about to say, Latana will also come over and give Lucian assistance on that, so you can get advantage. Because there was a lot of commotion, and she wants to see if Lucian's okay.
Lady Ashgale.
Darling, who are your new friends?
Oh, I believe they called them the Zircon Squad. Something along those lines.
Zarkon.
Yes. Pardon, Zeffer.
Yeah?
You folks need any extra assistance or anything like that, or is it just those who need to know sort of ordeal? Like,
I'm gonna look at the DM there. DM, would you like 2 more characters to bring along on this bullshit?
The only reason that I am going to say no is because where they're going, it could fuck with them.
Fair.
You-
Actually, you know what would be like the biggest help is if you guys would
Well,
chill
actually-
here and like help, because this is a lot of nonsense.
You know, it's a real fair point. These insane yahoos decide to pop up. They could be somewhere else in the populace. I have to defend the common man, anyways. Not these noble pricks. So, you know what? You seem like a gallivanting type. Fortune be with you.
Sure, marry, meet again, and all that stuff. Yeah. Were you gonna check out the snake titties or?
Titties.
Snake titties. Don't kick out up in the snake
If you-
titties.
Before we continue to check out the mark, because I'm not going to call them that.
You'll refer
The
to it as
snitties?
snake
You don't
titties.
want to work with the snitties?
God damn it, that's better. But still, give me a second. Give me a second, and I might call it that. Give me a second. All right.
I have resistance to fire damage. It took me a moment to find. Sorry.
So as you guys are you are resistant?
Yes.
Okay. So you just notice that it's hot, like hot to the touch, but it doesn't hurt you.
Ah.
Okay.
Well, it's good they were. Are you fire resistant?
I think so.
I hope so.
What kind
hang
of child of Asmodeus are you?
Yeah.
Hang on. To Zendryil, regardless of what she is, it will feel cold. All right. Now give me a second. Delmarie does approach Syon. A little bit of desperation. Syon.
Yes, Delmarie.
I don't know if you heard Cordelia, but there's something wrong on Calypso's Isle. My son is dying faster than we expected. There's something going on, and I can't go with you. I wanted to, but Cordelia can take you, but I have to go help another place. Would you please get to my son in time?
If a good gig, I remember. Did we ever manage to get the hair or anything out?
Zephyr has it.
Zeffer has it.
Oh yeah, the hair is. I got it. I got it. We'll take care of him.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to find a way to get their plans. How exactly is Cordelia gonna get this hair?
She has a conch. Please hurry.
Don't worry, we're on it.
I thought we were linked up telepathically.
Are we? Because Robbie ain't hearing
Right.
shit.
Shit.
Meanwhile, they look over and Zach's touching Zen's boobs.
Hot,
All right.
hot,
Anus.
hot, but cold.
All right. So, Syon, do you say anything else to Delmarie before you move towards the team?
No, other than they're gonna be on it, and then he'll just move towards the team to relay information. Because I thought we were still telepathically linked. See, that's what's a good thing to be checking if we are not.
We're not doing that. We're not validating that right now. Okay. You do, as you move away, Zephyr, if anyone is looking towards Delmarie, you see Ashura Rusher, and they just kind of like swirl into bubbles and disappear as they leave.
So are we taking the long way by boat, or is there a portal? How are we getting to the...
I got one. Oh, jeez, I got one. And she like kind of pulls it out of nowhere. Got it. Holding a very like coral pinkish looking conch. Okay. Lady Lizard. Oh, let me step away. Those kinds of things work weird around me. So she kind of like goes to the other side of this thing. You're good. Before she throws the conch, you guys see the bodies have been put one way. Unconscious people are still unconscious on one side. More guards have shown up. The situation is now under control as you look around. Children have been removed. Parents have been removed. There's one or two designers, one or two models who are kind of waving at you. You see them saying thank you, mouthing thank you.
Zeph waves back, realizes she never changed out of the outfit, the
Nope.
final outfit.
You guys have not changed, so she uses the conch. A swirl of water exits it and creates a portal where you can clearly see the entrance to the cave at Sweet Pea Isle. And now let me find that goddamn map. There we go. It was close. That's not the cave. That's where the Krakens are. But that's where we'll start.
Where the Krakens were.
Where they
'Cause they're
were.
dead.
I will remove them. Relax, they're not there.
Not again.
All right, so you guys would come up at the entrance where you were last time if you were to step through this conch. Does everyone step through?
Yeah.
Yeah. Zeph will definitely take a look back and make sure Zach is actually following.
Zach is sipping water. He needs to rehydrate.
You coming?
I'm here.
Okay. I like through the portal.
I'm here.
Okay. And she'll walk through. And take the bit of lavender hair out and put it in her hand. All right. Where are we taking this?
Gotta go back to Calypso's Isle. And her grotto. Syon, Zendryil,
that
do
way.
you step through?
No, yeah, I was thinking to help the kid.
Ah.
Let's go. Cook it, we ball.
Zendryil, do you step through?
Yes.
You guys come back to Winnow Cave. You don't see or feel any of the Krakens. As you know, some of them are still alive. Just nobody knows
dead.
that.
Now they're dead.
Cordelia starts to move. She's like, if you walk along this way right here, she points to like right at the edge of the water. The water is quite shallow. You won't sink. So you walk along this edge.
Zeffer's very tentatively skirting the water.
You would be like ankle deep at this point. There's like a little ledge that wasn't there when you guys were there, or like you did notice it.
You know what? As a means of comfort for her Tezzer's floating disc, she could ride, and I could just fly.
And
Thanks.
I can walk on water, so I'll just.
Of course you can.
Well, I can't attach a floating disc to you, man. So you just hear. All right, in-flight music.
Cordelia looks over at Zen.
Why is it just this one song?
If it makes you feel any better, I'm the worst swimmer. And she just keeps moving, hoping that made you feel better.
Thanks. Thank you.
She said this is Zendryil, but you would have heard it too.
Oh, Zendryil. Okay. I was like,
because Zendryil still has to
I was
walk.
gonna say,
who is supposed to feel better about that?
Zendryil, because you all floated, walked on water, flew, and she just got left there.
I think a fly through the water is just like, what?
Alright.
Slow and steady wins the race.
As you guys pass the ship, you feel the box start to kind of like hum and vibrate in your whatever the hell you have that thing.
Sorry.
I'm getting the
Your
warm
page is
tinglies
going
in the
off.
box.
Oh.
Your
Zendryil,
your
my
mark
presence had that effect on you.
is starting to feel really cold. Like that weird pinching your bones kind of cold.
Ouch, yikes.
I got the chills and my box is tingling.
I got chills. My box tingling. Losing control.
Y'all are... Alright. You are both the best and the
regret
worst.
nothing.
I love it.
That was all of the trees. So everyone, now all of China knows we're here.
Syon,
So they heard him coming. Yeah.
as you pass the ship, you feel like something is reaching the back of your neck and just very softly doing circles right at the hairline.
Creepy.
A small little voice. You'll never make it. You'll never
Feel
make it. And then the feeling goes away. Alright, so do you guys walk all the way through to the cave?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so then I can just move you to her grotto. Where, I don't know why, this Syon is still there. You can leave. Oh wait, no. I can't see your characters, they're so small. Okay, Zach. Cordelia. None of these guys. Oh, and we do need Syon, so let me get Syon back. Did I miss? Oh, player. Duh. Pendeja. Alright. Alodris should still be in the water, but I don't see. Oh, there he is. You see Alodris on the rock. Calypso cradling him. His coloring has faded. He is the palest of grays. His hair is almost like coral breaking off. There are cracks in his skin, and he is... I don't understand.
Calypso, I got it. I have the hair.
Calypso turns,
We can fix him.
Calypso turns around. Oh, praise be. She kind of waves her hand and says, "Are you still on the disc?"
Yep.
She looks over to Zach. May I?
Sure.
It's your magic. I can sense your signature on it. And she pulls her with the disc. You are now on the rock with them.
Okay.
She holds out a small little potion, like brew. Just drop the hair.
Yeah. All of it?
All of it. I hope
Okay,
it's enough.
all of it.
As it falls, you see this black liquid turn green, yellow, swirl within colors, and finally land on what once was Eladris's skin color. That really rich teal blue. He is barely able to crack his dry lips as she pours it in. And as it goes down, you just see color spring from the center of his chest, just start to glow out. And he takes
Zeph is just gonna kneel and like hold his hand.
his heavy breathing. Breathing is ragged as the color spreads before his eyes kind of flutter. He looks at Zeph.
That's it, bud. Deep breaths. Just keep breathing. You're doing good.
He looks at Zeffer. I saw blue eyes. Piercing blue eyes.
Blue eyes.
Save them. And then he falls asleep. Calypso is part of the spell. He's going to rest for a week and he'll wake up.
Does he have visions often?
Only when he's in deep sleep, and he's been in and out of sleep for weeks.
Has he
For
been
days,
talking
sorry.
about blue eyes before?
Over and over again. Blue eyes, black hair, blue eyes, black hair. Oh, I don't know what it means.
Blue eyes, black hair. And nothing else associated with it?
That's all I hear. Cordelia kind of is at the edge of, like she's about to jump in the water. Zach, are you floating over the water?
I have to be, since the disc cannot get more than 20 feet away from me.
As Cordelia passes over,
Yep.
or underneath, I suppose, in the water, and try and reach her brother, you see her body, which is very visible from how clear the water is, turn a solid gold glow. You see her convulse violently in the water.
Oh, hey, oh, hey.
Okay, I mean, she can fail this if she wants, but strength saving throw.
She'll fail it if you get her. She
Cool.
can't do anything about it right
Tell
now.
Up.
All right, she is up, and she is prone up, face out, eyes white, still in that golden glow. You see Calypso reach, like, don't touch her.
What's that about?
It's a fun part, telekinesis. I don't have to.
Calypso's like, I'm not sure. Before Cordelia's body relaxes. We're too late. I think we're too late. Should the blue-eyed child be ripped from its mother's embrace, then the souls of so many will be lost in their wake.
I'm so sorry. I am so lost. What's going on?
I don't know. That's all I'm seeing. Just damage, destruction, death, torture, an entire.
Hey, Syon.
Should the blue-eyed child be ripped from its mother's embrace, then the souls of so many may be lost in their wake.
We got some problem stuff going on here. Do you know any of this?
No, I don't know about.
Because it sounds like one of those bad ones, and I think you might be in the need to know.
Does this have anything to do with
the crystals? Real quick, does anyone still have a crystal? I just need to know. The
Nope.
communication crystals.
Never have one.
You two didn't have one.
I
Wait.
kept mine on me.
The crystals you crushed to
And
eat.
No, the security guard one.
I should still have mine then. Yeah.
Did Zendryil get drunk and lose hers?
No, I would still have it.
Okay, continue.
I'm sorry, I had to rewind the tape to see where we are. I think we brought Syon over to be like, dude, does this make any sense to you? We're not from here.
We cannot parse this. This is you.
This is a bit foreign to us. Does any of this sound familiar? A dark-haired child being taken from somewhere?
Syon.
Like, first of all, Syon can't get any closer. Well, I can't get that close because of the whole magic interfering with me.
Oh,
and
you have a
the
thing.
people.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
Dark
trying
hair,
to.
blue eyes.
Was there anything
White
else?
dragon.
White dragon.
Thousands
History check,
cry out and then
anything?
suddenly silenced?
Well, that's like an apocalyptic scenario.
Through both crystals that Zendryil and Syon are wearing, you hear Lady Lily's voice come across. Is Zach there? Is Zach with you? Zendryil, Syon, is Zach with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right over here.
Is Alphonse with him? Does he know where Alphonse is?
Zach, you know somebody named Alphonse?
Oh, it's that little kid. Why?
Apparently he's missing. Do you know where he's been?
He was at the party. Then the blur happened.
His mother just ran in. He's gone. Someone who looked like Zach took him. Is Zach with him?
Oh my god. They stole your face. Someone stole your likeness and took the kid.
But wait, what if this isn't the real Zach?
This isn't a game we want to play right now.
I need a portal back right now because I am going to kill a lot more people.
Cordelia.
Tell his mom we're on it. We'll find him.
Cordelia,
Give us any more information you can get.
Cordelia tosses the conch to Zach. Blow on it. It'll take you directly where you need to go. Just think of the place. You have to see it in your mind's eye.
Literally the only point of inference I would have is back to the show floor. Without even putting it to my lips, I will the air through it with just with the telekinetic power that I have. I blow on it.
The conch, the water swirls out, forms the circle. You see the hall just on the other side of the portal.
I take it, pass it, toss it back to Cordelia, and I just go through.
All right. Does anyone else go through with Zach?
Oh, immediately. I just kind of like nod to Calypso, tell Elidorus, "You can hang in there, kid. You're gonna be fine," and then run through the portal.
Anyone else?
I look at Syon. After you, or are you staying?
Well, just mind your way, because this is gonna hurt like a bitch. And then he attempts to run towards it, and he'll be getting cut up by like lightning and stuff, just flaring uncontrollably around him as he makes his way toward the portal. And I'll be throwing Calypso one of the crystals I have. The security thing, because we already have two, so we'll just need one. And I'll go into the portal.
Touch.
Run, jump, swan dive, hopefully go into the portal.
All right. All went into the portal.
The roll acrobatics.
Yeah.
You know
Hold
what?
on. Yeah, here comes the
Do it.
12. Here comes the 12.
This is called a self.
I rolled a 12, but it's a 27.
Yeah. It's the coolest flip ever.
Let me adjust the page real quick before anyone decides what's there or not. So anyone who's in the room is there, but a lot of people would have left, so I'm removing as many as I can. If not, if I can't get them all, y'all just use your imagination. However, Meredith, where is she? Meredith Hallows is here with Lady Lily. I'll put all these guys in like a corner for y'all for later. Alright, you guys would have come back exactly where you left. So.
I'm assuming the portal is what, up towards where Zeffer was?
Yeah.
Or...
Like, yeah, in this area.
Okay. I'm sure these the other folks, if they're following, come after short. I basically come onto the scene without skipping a beat. Thaumaturgy. My voice booms up to 3 times as louder than I have ever spoken in this world, and I just yell, "What is he?"
You see the room goes steady. Everyone looks over. Lady Lily is with a woman who you had seen with the little boy. She is distraught. She is tugging at Lady Lily's dress, begging her for help. Lady Lily, who is not in that huge monstrosity from before, but in a smaller version of it, is unable to fully like embrace her. Be like, it's okay, we'll find him. We'll find him. She sees like, see, he's not with him. He's Zach, tell me he's with you some way, please.
Real quick. Are certain people still here? I need to check something.
The only people that are here are guards and the Lady Lily and Meredith. Those are the only people here. Everybody, any noble, any other character is not there.
Okay, Lucian is not here. Okay.
Lucian and they're gone. Yeah.
Zeph with a cooler head is gonna walk over and see if she can get some information from Mom. Hi, my name's Zeffer. We're gonna find him. What information do you have? You said somebody who looks like Zach took him. Do you know what direction they went in? Do you know what they were talking about when they left?
I didn't ask questions because my husband was with them.
And who's your husband? What does he look like? And why would he go somewhere with Zach?
You see her kind of look to Lady Lily. I fear my husband.